Hey everyone, and welcome to a playthrough of Call of Olympus, the new DLC for Kingdom 2 Crowns. We're going to hop right in. We're going to take it on normal because we don't want to tax ourselves too much. Something else you'll immediately see just off to the left here is some of the DLC appearances that you can get, including 3 greed that are just sort of covered up really discreetly, a minotaur, a little fungus man, various other kings, queens and whatnot, but we do also have random ones that we do have unlocked. So you've got a choice of a king, a queen I assume, and someone just wearing a skull, because why not? We're going to go with the pretty traditional king fella, and we're going to load on in. Alongside the release of this DLC, there's also a 2.0 patch for Kingdom 2 Crowns, the base game, which should see a good amount of changes. I'm just going to lower my audio. We've got a little bit of world building at the start here. We're going to play through the tutorial. Went through the pain of linking up my account, and that means I've got my cursed crown here, because I am now playing on Steam and rather than Xbox where I was playing before. Good to see that I immediately let my horse get exhausted. It's been a good while. They have added in the option to skip this tutorial. You probably saw it at the start, but we're going through it just to have the sort of full experience, because there'll still be people who are new to this game, obviously. Plus, it's just good to see the new mechanics and any of the new changes. So yeah, we can see we've got workers and slingers. Don't know if we've got anything else. Are we pointing in this direction? Ghost is as confusing as ever. We're gonna have to build a wall. Very good. We're still focused on the wall. Very important job. Wonderful stuff. Now I can stand here and chop down a tree. I mean, it seems like they've, I don't know, I don't really remember the tutorial too much, but it seems a little bit more extensive. Nah, it's probably about the same. Good to see that the AI is still rogue with their picking up of coins. Wouldn't have it any other way. And that's it. Tutorial done. I imagine the ghost will appear at other points in the campaign, just to get you sort of familiar with other things. That's a lot of hunting you've done, boy. I'm not going to do any exploring on this first night, just because we spent most of the day fannying about. But we'll do a little bit, I suppose. What's the harm? It's obviously back the way we came for the most part, but no sign of anything too crazy. We do have a little camp here, which is nice. We have what's presumably going to be our first... oh no, this looks like probably shipbuilding. Yep, there's the bell to signify that. We've also got a little traveller or trader, but they've got a boat that they're pulling along, which is a fun little feature. I think there's a lot more naval combat involved, or naval use involved in this one, which would be good to see. No idea what that is. We're at the end on this side, just going to grab those coins, and it looks like there's some sort of egg on the other side of it that we can pick up. Actually, we don't really need to worry about him, we can just properly outrun him. Not too sure what... oh, that hut might just be where the merchant's from, which is a very unfortunate spawn for him, because it is a hell of a track. But nonetheless, that's perfectly fine if he likes that long commute. I personally prefer a little bit of a shorter commute to work. And we're just going to head back to camp now. Overtake the merchant, who's still basically going to be redundant on this one, and we'll see him every other day. We should have quite a few coins waiting for us, we hope. Very nice. That slinger is wild. Seems to be... oh, he's running inside. I was going to say it looks like he might be a little bit of a lower hit or lower height throw than the archers, but it doesn't really seem that way, to be honest. We'll just crack on with some upgrading. Get another slinger or two. Just gonna have a little look in the menu, see how much. Okay, still same sort of customization on here, and yeah, it's about that. I imagine we're going to be free at this point from any attacks on the right hand side. Those birds definitely made me shit myself a little bit. I don't know, we're not actually done with the night wave yet. That was just my own little greed from getting too close to the beach portal, I think it's called. Usually I call it the dock portal or something, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Also just trying to have a look at these signs here. I don't know, I've got one with a portal and a little fire thing, and the other one I think was pretty much identical. Yeah, I was hoping there'd maybe be some distinction between cliffside and beachside, but apparently not. Just do that upgrade. And I think we've got to wait till daytime to pay this fella. Fortunately, the island didn't seem so big though, so it's not the end of the world. I don't imagine we'll need the full day to explore the right-hand side. I just completely talked over it, but there was a nice little, I want to say, sort of eagle sound that played with the new day, as opposed to sort of a bell ringing or anything. Is that a gem chest on the first island? That would be very interesting. It is. Okay, that's I quite like that. It was, or did used to be, a bit of a pain that you couldn't get any gems until the second island, which meant you had to come back to the first in order to get sort of everything if you wanted the griffin. We've got something right here. Offer a coin and I shall grant you guidance. Okay, so I've got to go and rebuild a temple. Wonderful. I imagine there'll probably be some other guidance in the rest of the campaign or as it goes on. We will see. We'll just have a little rest here. You can see they added in that little animation there for when the eating finished. There was a little flourish of I don't know, little spores, I suppose, or not spores, glimmer of light. There's the other side, and that's going to be the temple. So I guess we just have to upgrade, and that's about it. And that'll probably unlock a little bit more of the island on the right-hand side. I'm not sure about the left, to be honest. Maybe it's best to start with that, just so that we are only facing greed from one side. There was that little glimmer again as I finished eating. Well, I didn't finish eating, my horse did. Is that? Yeah, that's just going to be a stat. No, that's not a standard defense tower. I'm not sure what that is. We will wait and see though. Not going to get too adventurous when we're on the cusp of night. Maybe it's a little rally point or something. Can't say I've watched much in the way of the teasers or trailers towards this, so I'm not too familiar with all the new content, just little bits and pieces and the patch notes, which I'm hoping the bear is available in here. Let's see if this is going to be like Na'vi. Is it Na'vi? I think it is. Okay, expand and upgrade your kingdoms, might slingers and hoplites. I'm assuming hoplites are going to be the equivalent of, I don't know actually, I was going to say knights, but I think they're actually the equivalent of spearmen and ninja and berserkers. No, berserkers were something a bit different, I think. From Norse lands, can't honestly remember their significance. I think you had to buy them a potion, but I don't think they worked quite well. They were just a very aggressive unit. Anyway, that's enough babbling for now. Let's see these greed dead. I mean, at the moment we're just sort of waiting for the ability to upgrade our town centre again. So let's see if we can just expand out on this side. We've got a farm here, which we will probably want to get, which means clearing forest up a little bit. Nearest tower outside or by a wall doesn't seem to be until, well, God knows actually, quite a way away. So we will just expand where we can. Probably there was eagle or cockerel crowing again. Not quite sure which. Again, I was talking through it. But we're going to go and get another couple of builders because we've got all these people lying around. Nothing to do with them. No, we can't get any more. That is our Greek banker. That is not Cockney rhyming slang. It's a shame we can only... we can't quite get that farm in our limits. Well, we can with this wall, but there's no tower to defend it. Which is always nice to have, to be honest. But for the time being, we can... I imagine we'll be fine. It's Island 1. We can just go with the expansion to here. Build up a couple layers of walls, or not layers. A wall that we've just leveled up a couple of times. Here comes the infamous merchant after many, many days away. Maybe we don't have knights anymore and we just have this flag that sends people out. We're probably just going to have to wait and see on that. Hoplites. Very good. We do also need farmers though, and that's where this comes in. No ghost to tell us anything about them though. It's an unsuccessful day, lads. I'm not disappointed, but we do what we can. Yeah, it definitely seems like that's some sort of flag to signal an attack. Okay, that's just repeating. Run, Mr. Banker. Oh, I love the look of those farmers. I know this is going to be a sweeping generalization, but the hat is very reminiscent of the dad in Hercules, not Zeus, his adoptive dad. That's cool to see. Hoplite there. Hoping to just go out on the left, do some more recruiting, come back, do a little bit of expanding. Maybe I should expand on the right-hand side first, actually. There was a spot I wanted to go to, so that we had the villager camp or vagrant camp within our walls. Should have upgraded the farm again. Are they coming anytime soon? No, they must have already been. There we go, we can build a wall, we already can, here, and a little tower there, our first one. We'll also do a little bit of clearing here. I was really stupid, didn't realise there were two on this side, but that will be very useful nonetheless. Okay, we'll get that wall leveled up again. See if anything else spawns, but I don't think there's too much space on this side for things to have spawned. Very good. I think that's grounds to go exploring on the left. Oh yeah, we need to get our extra coins. Oh no, we just need to pay him. Apparently we already got those coins. Nice. I'm going to assume that they do fishing, just like their European counterparts. Oh, okay, so that is, yeah, carrying a banner into battle. However, I do want to have a few more troops before that, and rather set off at the break of day. Oh, you get a little speed boost when they pick up a coin, so we just about nipped ahead. So we've got 3 gems, which I'm going to assume are going to be useful for a little bit later on in the island, because at the moment there's nothing we can really do. Let's have a little look at these hoplites. We'll recruit another couple because I imagine they'll be useful, but can they? Nope, they don't take coins as health, so they're not quite a substitute for like a knight or a squire. So that does just mean combat's going to be a little bit different on this one. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. I think it's going to be quite an interesting change of pace. Presumably hoplites leading the line with slingers behind. I think we probably have the ability to get a couple more slingers as well. We'll go with one more slinger and one more. See what comes up. But I'm going to go for one more hoplite. You guys got any money for us? No, got quite a lot of hoplites here. See how they perform. Okay, so they are very much like the spearmen. And let's get cracking. They, I want to say, seem like they move a little quicker than the European campaign, but that might just be because they're quite animated. Those shields got nice running motion on them. Be nice if they took out these animals along the way, but I dare say they're not gonna. Interesting that you can't build anything here yet. Maybe it's maybe you have to take care of the portal before you can. Not the portal on this side. Maybe you have to rebuild the temple on each island before you can build the boat to escape. But I'm sure that will all become crystal clear in the next, I don't know, little while. So they supposedly also added a bit more of a visual indicator to this portal. Those little sort of pustules around the outside. Oh, yeah, we need to back up. Interesting, we can get close enough presumably to melee, so right, we'll see if we can move in now and get some stab and action in. Nope. So we'll just back up to a safe distance. It's good to know that the hoplites are just sort of, they're in, is it a phalanx formation or something? They're just there defending our archers, so it is very much a need a bit of both. Who's this coming along? That seems like another slinger. But yeah, you can see those little pustules popping around the edge, little bubbles around the edge of it. We're down to just a little bit, so it shouldn't last too much longer. We do have a bit more aggression in the number of greed spawning. I imagine we're down to sort of last 20% of health or something. Oh, there we go. And we have an egg we've picked up, and we can't build any lighthouse. Oh, okay. Is that something that people need to build? Guess we'll come back to that. Because we do need to get to the other side of the island and reinforce our defences. Or at the very least see what the night wave or retaliation wave looks like. I don't think we're going to get there in time though. I sort of needed to rest a little bit earlier. Oh, so those gosh darn new villagers, so excited they just grab all the money. I don't imagine it's going to be particularly mean with the night wave or retaliation wave. As you can tell, it seems as though it's already been dealt with. Hopefully, anyway. That's interesting. So we've got hoplites on this side as well. I mean, it makes sense because we no longer have our flag with us, so they need to sort of spread themselves out. But I think another part of the update was that if one side of the island is fully clear, all of the all the defenders should come back to the other side. I said, oh bugger there, because I just accidentally destroyed a tree that was too close to this vagrant camp. Oh, that's an interesting spawn of a wave. I'll just put a few of those there. Is that just... Okay, that was just nighttime. It just came about quite quickly, we'll say. Oh yeah, there's more of them. Okay. Should be all good here, and as you can see, we've got a shit ton of people to defend here. That is the metric system, not imperial. Actually, I imagine they probably used imperial in these times, so we're going with the imperial system. It's more gold than we need. That's funny. I don't know if you can see them pop up. I just had an achievement for carrying more gold than or having more gold than I can carry. That's just because, again, I'm playing on Steam now as opposed to Xbox, so it's none of the achievements are unlocked on this. Just waiting for daybreak so that I can pay this fella, give some money to this fella. And then we can boogie. it seems like the maximum you can take with you is 4 of each. Here we have a little... Actually, no, we won't build that now. That's the result of me chopping down too many trees. That's the vagrant camp that used to exist, now no longer does. We're just holding up here for a second, so all our hoplites are at the front. Makes sense that they wanted to clarify how long these portals take to die, because well, these aren't standard portals usually, or the ones in the European campaign, they're rock portals on land until you get to the end, so yeah, strange to see another one of these beach portals just hanging out here. But we can just sit and wait, bide our time. Chances are we needed to destroy this one to discover that we needed the egg thing to put there, so we would have needed to destroy both of them anyway. As you can see, we just lost one of our hoplites. They clearly ran out of steam a little bit. But I imagine if we waited long enough, another one would come and join us, but I'm not 100% certain. We're not too far off of killing this anyway, so it's not been too bad. Ah, there we go. Night is close to falling. I'm imagining there's another portal. This looks like a night wave there, but promptly got dealt with. I imagine there's another portal further down the island rather than just these two, but usually on the first island there is just one on either side. So we'll have a little explore now. Oh, this is the end of it. Wonderful. Okay. I guess, yeah, we can't build that. Don't seem to be able to do anything with this temple as of yet. Or the dock at the end. Okay, let's have a little meander back to town then. Is there any grass for me to have a little snacky snack on here? No grass, okay. It wasn't far to come here anyway. So we'll stick that back. Does that not just automatically go back? Okay, there we go. That's fair. We'll rehire one of them. Hire that guy. And we'll consult our person here. Okay, I gathered I've got the sacred stone. Perhaps we're just waiting for daybreak, so I'll head back over there. They do like sending me on missions. Ghosts of, I don't know, kingdoms past. Not really sure what I'm doing here. Can I do anything with that? I empty my... That's a lot of coins. No, that was absolutely useless. What can I do then? Very odd. I guess I'll have to check the other side as well. I mean, it just says that I need the stone, but doesn't really give much more than that. I have the stone. See if we can get a little more information from our ghostly friend. It's missing from where? I've got it on my back. Give him a few coins so he's happy. It's not going to be all the way over the left. That doesn't make any sense. So yeah, we're just going to go back over there. We might do a little restart of the game, or reload of this save, because I think used to just be able to do it on here. Oh, maybe that was Xbox. Who knows? We'll wander over there. You're not going to give us anything useful, are you? What if I just keep paying you? Will you just please, Mr. Ghost? Okay, fine. Whatever. Thought you were cool. I'll just build that for the hell of it. What are you running from? There's no greed. Yeah, I can't build anything there. It looks like it should just sort of go in somewhere in here, I guess. Actually, there was a temple at the other side. That's really annoying. I bet this is the side we set sail from, and that's not the temple it was talking about. So back we go. There's another achievement pop up for building a beggar camp. That's the actual name of them then. Beggars, not vagrants or whatever else. We'll no doubt need some more coins at some point. That poor squirrel just getting absolutely pelted. Should have a little rest here. At least we got some nice jazzy Greek music. Yeah, that's definitely going to be the temple, isn't it? Of course. It was right here all along. I thought it was going to make us go left and then right, but no. Sail forth and explore other lands, restore the gods and fulfill their demands. Totally will do. I'm guessing we're going to wait for builders to rock up and they're going to do some pushing. Yep, here we go. Hopefully there'll be a third or fourth one along as well. I can't remember how many usually push the boat, but I feel like it's more than 2. This is going to be a little bit of a long and tedious process. Just waiting for them to get on with it, really. Come on. Don't give me that money, just move the boat. But yeah, finally, here we go. There's our third as well. They move almost exactly the same pace as this horse walking. Looks like they go just a little bit quicker. I'm going to guess they'll stop here. We'll need to do something. Probably just ring the bell. Hopefully just ring the bell. Yeah, okay, what is this? Oh, fuck. That was stupid. I was expecting it to be a little bit more of a build-up, so I've essentially shot myself in the foot there. That's fine, so we're on the central one. If we go over here, it looks like we get a stag. There's a goat, there's an eagle or something. Not quite sure what that one over there is. Let's go with stag, that seems fun. And we're going to do it by ourselves because we're stupid and forgot how the mechanics worked. I was just excited to build a new building, but there didn't appear to be one. Fortunately, we're pretty well equipped. So we're going to have a little quick build-up of defences here, but that will pretty much be where we're going to wrap things up for the day. I say the day, I mean this part. We do not need to worry about too much just yet. Do a little bit of recruiting, a little bit of chopping. Don't need to really build walls because we can just upgrade our town centre a bit. Need to have a little rest here. This time we're not going to destroy the vagrant camp that is very conveniently right by us. We are going to have a little explore though. Okay, first chest on this side, nothing else to really see. Nice to see the big old statue on the stag in the background. You'd like to think that definitely means we're going to be coming across a stag soon. Notoriously one of the better mounts in the Kingdom games for just sort of trucking on through. So it's a regular process of building the boat on this one. See what we've got out this side, if we can. That definitely looks like maybe an archer statue. Or maybe it's a knight statue. For 2 gems, not willing to find out. There's the gem storage person. That looks like a donkey of some sorts. We'll just pay off this night wave. All one of him. And there's another sort of ghost there. Ain't you fun? I've no idea what that was. Frankly, a little bit terrifying. No, I don't think so. I think that's a trap. Mostly because I've played Kingdom 80s, and in that, if you pulled out something that looked very similar to, if you pulled out something very similar to that from some goo, you'd end up getting somewhat screwed over by the greed. We'll explore all of this or at least some of this next time, depending on how many gems we can find. Sort of a bit more keen to try and wait out for a stag if possible. But we'll just get back to base and then we can wrap it up there. Well, obviously we'll wait for daybreak. We've got a couple more people to recruit or to upgrade and give jobs. Wonderful. Okay, well, that is where we are going to wrap up things for this time. So thanks for joining. We'll definitely be continuing on the Call of Olympus DLC in the not too distant future. But until then, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.